Hey everyone, Torisuna here. Today we're going to do a little quick dive into the emblem system that they just brought in and unlocked in Blue Protocol Star Residence. I'll go ahead and keep this a little bit on the short side so you know exactly how it works, how to level it, and why it really matters. So the emblem can be found in the Season Hub on the second tab here under Emblem. It's tied to the Season Pass, okay guys? Each season brings a different theme, and this one currently is Void Corruption Season. Your emblem gives bonus damage and defenses against those types of monsters. You'll recognize them in the overworld by a purple void icon floating above their heads. Here, let's go ahead and find one real quick. Alright, so it's that one right there that had the purple ball floating above its head. That's going to be the ones that we're looking to defeat. When you defeat a corrupted enemy, they drop void materials, okay? So void materials, like the ones we're farming here, are going to be called like void residue. Most players will just find a dense spawn and then AFK farm these, but keep in mind that the drop rates diminish over time after like long sessions. So it's better to farm a little bit each day rather than indefinitely farming these and then getting your reduced drops and then getting capped for the day. Early on, we're looking at the best spots to try and find these monsters right now is the ruined city of Andra, which is up here in the top left region of Asterleeds, or Asteria Plains. Then if we scroll out here, the next place is going to be the Skimmer's Lair, which just launched as of this video. And then after that, we're going to eventually get access to Duskdye Woods, and then eventually Everfall Forest, which will probably have our better stuff in it. So upgrading is pretty simple. You got these nodes here, and you're going to take your void materials and put them into each node and level them up. However, you don't want to do what I've done here and dump the majority of your points into one node. You're going to want to spread these out evenly as much as possible in order to get the max investment out of this. So like, if you really get min-maxy here, you got DPS is going to be more along like this left node. It's going to be your priority. And then in the middle here, you got more tank-oriented nodes that you guys can, if you're a tank main, that you can focus. And then these other ones are like supporting nodes. There's not many for healers that I see. But honest to God truth, the emblem is mainly here to min-max and pad your ability score during the season. So, I mean, if you want to squeeze everything out that you can, this is definitely something that you're going to want to. So, once you hit a total of 30 invested points, you can unlock the Power Core. You can level the Power Core here using some Bound Luno, Season Pass points, and then these Emblem Power Parts, okay? So we obtain these through the Season Pass, and then the exchange here at the bottom tab. You get 30 per week. Make sure to max this out along with the Void Residue down here. These are free levels. But as you can see, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and put some levels into this real quick. And that way we can see how unlocking one of the cores works. So I'll put 6 into here, upgrade that. We'll do 10 here. And then we'll do 10 here. And we'll do our final 10 here. Alright, so now we've unlocked 30 points extra into our power core. Now we can upgrade our power core, alright? So these right here, you have your emblem core entries, These will just basically tell you what each one does. You'll pick ones that support DPS, there's some in here that supports a tank, and there are some support ones in here that you can put, and you'll put them in here down on your bottom line. When you hit upgrade here, it'll upgrade a random one every time that you upgrade your core. So we're just going to go ahead and max out what we can here until we can't do it anymore. So we've hit the max here, and now on this go around I've unlocked a second one, so I can actually choose here which one that I technically would want. But this is just a, you know, min-max thing that you can do that's seasonal, and that gets you some extra ability score. But starting now, we're going to get access to Master Trials, which is the master style of dungeons, which is above hard in the Chaotic Realms. We're going to run into Void Corruption monsters within these Master Realms for this season. So you'll see also Void Corruption devices are going to be these little statues that you activate, and it'll either cleanse the Void Corruption or release a wave of energy. Releasing the corruption is usually the better option that I've heard, because what it does is it makes nearby enemies into Void type enemies that weren't Void. So it lets your emblem actually you know, use its bonuses, and you can actually trigger them now. But we get this mode in about 3 to 4 days, but essentially that just wraps up just what you need to know about the emblem and the Power Core stuff, and then also the upcoming Master Trials. If this helped, drop a like, hit subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one, guys.